Well, I'm hoping that stays there and doesn't fall. Hang on. Now my phone's going off. Just a second, folks. I'll get back with him tomorrow. Actually get back with him here after I shoot this. I've upset a few people this morning, my wife being one of them. I didn't mean to. But I need to show my wife something on here. She bought a big 24-pack or whatever of these, 12-pack, I guess, I don't know how big it is. And it comes with a ornate ring, jewelry. See that? Yeah. When I say ornate, it's got these little ridges on there. Linda, sweetheart, I love you more than I love anything in this world, and I'm sorry we got crosswise before I left to come here and pick the kids up from school. I've had a job I was supposed to do. I'm not going to name names. I don't want to be sued, but that makes 4 strikes. Out of the last 5 jobs, 4 of them I wouldn't do. This last one, and I did call the guy that turned me to the job and explain it to him, and that was him trying to get back a hold of me, and I'll get back a hold of him. I wasn't rude or anything. It turned out it was a nephew who wanted me to run an intense background check on the nephew's boyfriend. If it had been in Oklahoma, it wouldn't have been that big a deal. And I suggested a friend of mine that's a private investigator down in Texas that I used to work for to get a triple I. It'd be a lot cheaper than hiring me. But when you cross a state line on stuff like that, you still have to jump through a lot of hoops. And you have to have substantial reason to do so, such as embezzlement or skip tracing somebody that absconded with money or whatever. Not checking somebody out for romantic reasons. So I gave them my friend's information. And whether they contact him or not, I don't know. He used to be my police chief. My best friend Jerry's met him a couple of times, I think. But anyway, just get someone to do a triple I down in Texas, be done with it. I'm not into matchmaking or any kind of that type of business. And all 4 of these that I was referred to were of something like that, except for one that actually wanted me to drive down there in the Dallas area and beat a guy up, and I'm not in that business either. It just gets intense, and I have another job to do anyway. I've a client up here in Oklahoma that I've done work for before, and I've got to, when I get home, while this video is uploading, I'll be on the phone with him and find out what it is they want me to do. Usually when someone that's in business contacts me, let me get a sip, and they want me to look at something, it's an after-the-fact deal where somebody's already plundered the till, already embezzled, and they want me to chase it down, and that's fine. And if that's what it is, it's kind of a fortuitous thing. It's like, God, well, you didn't do that one, so do this one. kind of a deal. Extra money is always helpful. It always is. I haven't spoken to my brother today yet. I'm going to, after I film this. I'm going to call him and see if they actually got him into some physical therapy today. I'm hoping that they did. Don't know yet. I'll find out. Then Nick and I will be going to see him tomorrow afternoon. I will be taking my van over there. It's and putting the red wheeled chair in the van. That way Nick can push me down to my brother's room and all that. And we may take him for an outing again. I don't know. We'll see. Nick can sit in the I don't know. We probably won't. I've got quite a bit on my plate right now. I've got to see what I can do to whittle some of these projects out. And to my little sister, I told Chris you were making him some house shoes. My sister's a world-class crochet lady, and so that ought to be interesting. She's going to get them knocked out and mail the shoes to me. Benjamin should be working on some projects for Linda right now. Raised bed garden stuff. And it's distracting sitting here filming this vlog simply because of all the stuff down there happening. I just watched a guy bust across just run a stop sign, didn't even slow down. You're supposed to be doing 5 miles an hour in this area because it's a school zone. Little kids could be out. And this guy was probably doing 45 or 50, just whoom. And I know who was in the car. I'll have to think about it if I want to turn him in. But that's another story altogether. We had a good time with my brother yesterday. We went and ate. He got him a good meal, first one in a long time. There's the train. Letting everybody know it's a train. And we drove around Winter Smith Park a couple of times. It was okay. I've been doing a lot of thinking about a lot of things lately. I really have. It's all familial, all about family. My brother and I had a good talk yesterday. I filled him in on some things that he didn't know about that I won't talk about on this at all. And then filled him in on some really bad things that had happened to me, and Nick chimed in on it, but he didn't know any of that had happened to me, and that's okay too. he's had his own problems, best way I can describe it. It's like Linda said earlier. Linda and Benjamin and I were in the parlor talking, and, Chris said to my son Benjamin, I used to have a lot of friends. Where are they now? Well, they're nowhere. He had helped a lot of people, given a lot of people money, and tried to be everyone's benefactor, and not a one of them came forward to help him. And that's sad. One thing my little brother knows now is he's got family that are fiercely loyal to him and love him with a fierceness. I hate to phrase it like that, but he's got some backup now. Well, folks, that's pretty much everything I've got to say. Sorry about it being so deferential, I guess. There's that train again, and there's that little car just ran the stop sign coming this way and whipped around. Tell you what, after I get off here, I'm gonna make a phone call to Danny Cooper, the police chief, and let him know what's going on. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, I love all of you. I absolutely do, with a fierceness. I love you. Give God thanks for your blessings, because you are blessed. And be kind to everybody, just like the sign says right there above my left shoulder. Always be kind. Later, all y'all.